I think maybe I was an oath keeper before it became a vogue issue. Maybe I was Tea Party before Tea Party became a national movement. But I wrote this book in 1994, and the last chapter is called An Open Letter to Law Enforcement, entitled To Uphold and Defend. Because those are the words we use in our oath, that we will uphold and defend the United States Constitution. And I still am amazed that there's police officers in this country that actually believe they can do that without ever reading it. I don't know where they get it. Osmosis, what, How are you going to know and understand the oath and you don't know and understand the Constitution? It is literally impossible. And so I write that back in 1994, how we have an obligation to keep our oath and must know and understand the Constitution. And so, with that in mind, I want you to know that a lot of these books were therapeutic for me. I wrote them and got it off my chest, and I said, if nothing else, my children will have something to remember Dad by. And hopefully these books do well even after I'm gone, because I think they're timeless. But I actually hope and pray more than anything that I'll work myself out of a job very, very soon. That we all will. That we can once again trust some of our public officials to keep their oath, to protect our Constitution, to keep their word, that they're actually more concerned about public safety, the good of the people, and our freedom. And that they will try in every way to emulate the Founding Fathers. And that they will become like them. And that we as a people will also emulate the Founding Fathers. And that we will, what? Mutually pledge to ourselves our lives, our fortunes, and our sacred honor. Today I'm not going to ask for your fortune. Okay? But I would like you to purchase the books and get them and use these materials, especially this one, The Victory for State Sovereignty, so that you can see and others around you can see. And Sheriff Korsenborn, who I spoke with in Cincinnati, it was actually more in Kentucky, because the Cincinnati airport, I think, is actually in Kentucky. And he said that every public official, every cop, every public official in this country should read those two books. He told that to everybody there. I didn't know this man before, but because citizens and Tea Party groups had made sure he got these books. At that meeting, he actually gave me a plaque making me an honorary deputy of his department, and he announced that he had already read these, and that everybody else in the country should do so as well. If every public official should read these, every citizen needs to read it before, because they have got to know what you want them to do. And at 5 I'll be on, and we're going to do about an hour and a half then, and you'll be able to see all this stuff, and I'll show you the evidence that why we filed our lawsuit, and why we won the lawsuit, and why we've got to make sure every public official knows we won this case. Thank you so much, and like I say, we'll be right over here.
You can purchase his books with Bill Ryle at the County Sheriff Brigade of Pennsylvania table, and Sheriff Mack is back there to sign them. Right around 1 o'clock, we'll get started with the classroom sessions. Thank you.